Good evening, everyone. Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. I haven't done this before in Birmingham City. It's 11:30 in the evening, so we only have 30 minutes for Christmas Day. I thought we'd get along the canals, but we are on our way. We have a peaceful journey. I thought I would just say a big thank you to all the people who supported me throughout the year. It's been 3 years and a bit now, and I thought we'd take you from Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. It's not going to be a very long, maybe 1 hour. I'm trying to keep them to an hour now, as you know. So that's really busy over there, isn't it? I know I'm talking to myself at the moment. Don't forget, guys, that as soon as the live stream is finished, I would take it down for all sorts of reasons. If we do not have to edit, it's because maybe some buffering, or last time we had terrible audio dropout all the way along here. Never had that before, so there's always something going on. So I would take the video down as soon as we finish the live broadcast. Say, for example, 30 of you come in, or 10 of you, then you would have seen the video in and out, and then I would go straight home and post the copy sent to my photo album. That's the way I'm going to do it in future, guys. Okay, and that will go through in less than 30 minutes from shutting down after filming live. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. That's the procedure now, because of, as I said, there's all sorts of problems sometimes in live broadcast. You guys will see it. I'll switch it off, get home in 10 minutes, and it'll go through within 15 minutes, so under 30 minutes. You can then watch the perfect recording, which happens simultaneously with the live and goes to the photo album. So not sure how that works, but for some reason, doesn't matter how much trouble we have out here buffering or whatever, but we do know the areas we cannot go in. We don't bother with that anymore. We just send it straight. We shut down, switch it off, and send the copy from the photo album, which I cannot do until I get home. We've got super fast Wi-Fi there now, so that will go through within 30 minutes. Okay, guys, that's that out the way. Still talking to myself. We had one in, obviously not interested. I do my best for you. So I just go, you know, might be a few lonely people out there. You never know. I know it won't be Christmas Day in many countries. New York, for example, I've just been watching quite a few people broadcasting live there. Manny, Elena, someone new I found, a Russian lady. She's very good. So I'm going to take you through here. Yes, Elena's very good. I think she's fairly new, but she's excellent live broadcasting. Have a look at her videos. Russian, lives in New York, and one of the best I've seen. She has a super way of broadcasting live. She just has that natural ability. Isn't that pretty, guys? Isn't that gorgeous? Stop that, Bernard. Not allowed. You have to elaborate a bit more your vocabulary. And she doesn't like it, Elizabeth. You're giving her name away again. And another one here. Isn't that pretty? Well done. I do like that. I think we're only on, let me just check which lens one. Yes, it always default wide. You don't need to go ultra wide. It's still on here. Usually it can go off here live. Yes, a little romantic walk along. I thought the canals, if it's not too dark, guys, in background, just taking you really from New Year, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Not done it before, so it's something new. Hello, my 6 viewers, and we will go live again. Been about my 4th year from Centenary Square or Victoria Square. You never know. I think Victoria Square is the best place to see the fireworks, but You can't see them because of all the buildings in Centenary Square, but ironically, that's where everyone was last year and the year before. Yes, Centenary Square. Oh look, still on here. Oh, well, hello, Cleo. Soon be Christmas for you. Lovely to see you in here. Oh, another lovely tree. I do like trees. Oh, there's a big one around here. This is privately owned Brinley Place. I mean, go back 25 years. I was told it was a no-go area around here. It's spectacular now. But if you have a look at you probably wouldn't want me. I was singing Silent Night here 3 years ago. I think it's 3 Christmases ago. And they have an incredible projector system here. Lights up all different coloured lights. Never put it on for 3 years now, since COVID. For some inexplicable reason. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Yeah, some inexplicable reason. They never switched it on for 3 years. But if you look at the video, big hugs to you, Cleo, you will see how beautiful it is. I'm sure it's working. It must be working. It was the COVID days when you had a couple of years like a ghost town, and oh God, I did miss the stair. It's lovely they still left that on, isn't it? Remember, we were here when they had something on at the Utilita, that moron along here. Oh, I couldn't believe it. They've even got a tree over here. They you know, the Utilita, I think it seats 15,000, correct me if I'm wrong. And because they had security everywhere, they obviously had someone famous in there, in concert. But they spread their wings all around this area and along the canal, which was nothing to do with them. And he says, you can't film that building. And I said, oh, okay. And then he came after me by the fountain, if you guys saw the video, and I just told him, go away. I said, I need to ask you a question. He said, I said, go away. This is a public place. I don't want to talk to you. That's lovely. Another one. Cleo, do you like Christmas tree? I know Cleo does. She didn't do. You did Vlogmas one year, didn't you, Cleo? You don't do it anymore. I love your thumbnail with your dog. He's beautiful. He or she. What a beautiful dog. 143 views. It should have had 143,000 with the dog in the thumbnail. I mean, he's so gorgeous. It really is. I bet it's stunningly beautiful in Montreal at the moment. Oh, that's all come down there. I don't know why. Nice tree though they put here, I have to say. Yes, they just need to put on the, I like the reflection. It comes up over there, Costa. Yeah, haven't done a live for a while. I thought I'd take you guys along into Christmas Day. I know it's not Christmas Day for Cleo soon, in 20 minutes, but you know, a lot of people. I was lonely. I need to get out and talk to myself. It's not cold, tiny breeze. That's lovely, isn't it? Just lovely to go for a walk, to be honest. It's something I would never do unless I was streaming. So it gets you out of the house, doesn't it? Hey, let's hope that idiot's not around the corner. No, I'm sure he's well gone. I don't know. They put a jacket on, security, and they think, I'm important. I think I'm important. I'm going to tell this guy, this old man, he cannot film in a public place. Oh my goodness. As someone said in the comments, I wish they would learn the law. Like you, Cleo, I'm very respectful to people. Very. But they do need to... Yeah, they are amazing, Cleo. London, you've seen my London videos. Didn't go in December because I was watching videos all over the place in December, and it was horrendous. Probably even worse, far worse than New York, the crowds. So I'm glad I didn't. But you saw it in November anyway. It's pointless going again. There were lots of other vloggers in London. Girl in Paradise, lots of good vloggers. Watch Walker, Sampo Straw. She does London walks now, Girl in Paradise, her second channel. That's purely London. Did you know Cleo? I know you probably did. Bill Clinton, apparently someone told me, here at the Malt House. I don't know if you've ever been to Granada. It's incredible. I've been, well, I lived in Spain, as you know, on and off for 13 years. I've been to Granada, I think I put it in my diary, I'm very methodical, I think it was 18 times. It's the most beautiful place in the world. And that St. Nicholas, when he stood there and said, I've been all over the world and it's the most beautiful view in the world, St. Nicholas. Yes, he visited, I don't know where the story came from, the Malt House here. Is that true? I wonder if he were with Monica Lewinsky. Oh dear, I shouldn't be naughty, should I? Telling those stories. The family. I won't bore you. It's funny there. Look at what's on the canals. I've seen this. It looks like, it's usually very clear. It's not there. It looks like oil, doesn't it? You can see it's clear there. And you see the difference? Isn't that strange? Welcome my 10 viewers. Yes, I just thought it'd be a nice idea, guys. I haven't got a watch and it doesn't tell me. I think we're just 15 minutes away in the UK from Christmas Day. Someone will have to tell me it's midnight. Then I can say, Happy Christmas, everyone. And to all those lonely people out there. Another Christmas on my own. Listen, I'm very grateful. I've just moved into my beautiful apartment. Rental, it's not mine. And that's a privilege and an honour. Although, I'm not sure. Well, I should stay there. My savings is paying for the rent. Well, 30% of it, and anything else I buy comes from my savings. I'm not a millionaire. I'm nowhere near. But I did save for 50 years, even if it's like 2,000 a year. It's put me in a position I'm in now. It's pretty, isn't it, guys? But I think I've been on my own now at Christmas. I'm not asking for sympathy. I think of the people across the world who are suffering now, especially in Gaza and all over the world. So I'm in a very fortunate position, but I have been on my own at Christmas now, my 23rd year. But I've got all you guys here. So it's fairly light here, isn't it? I just thought it would be a nice sort of appropriate time to see Christmas in along here. By the time we get to the end, it will be midnight. But that is so beautiful over there. Isn't that clear? I know you would appreciate this. Isn't that stunning? And it's perfect. It's so mild now. We've had some really horrendous, well, we had the worst summer, wettest summer ever on record, last year and the year before. And we've had the most horrendous winds. But it's perfect for filming now. It's a pleasure, Cleo. It's a pleasure. We're going under the Black Sabbath Bridge now. Cleo, the famous group, formerly known as Broad Street Bridge. Are they renamed it in 200? I thought it renamed it a long time before that. Famous group in the 60s and 70s. This bridge was renamed in 2019 in recognition of Birmingham's famous rock band Black Sabbath. I thought it was named, it's only been 5 years. You see, I wouldn't have known. I mean, most things are closed, but I thought we'd just, you know, honestly just say thank you to everyone for the support throughout the year. And my channel's, as you know, very, very tiny. We've got 1,300 and something now. It's sort of stopped dead now, my subscribers, but not to worry. I get on average, look at the rubbish there, 500 views on like a local tap and spiral. It's lovely in there, local video now, so that's good. And the I hope you enjoyed you guys the Comic Con. It got about 1,700 to 3 videos. I thought it was great there. I loved it. Very friendly, people having a good time. It's lovely over there. I'm sort of just looking at oh, there's lights on. Oh, that's the restaurant, isn't it? It's been open about 4 months, I think. You see over there, guys? It's romantic, isn't it? We were in there once, the Hyatt Regency. Oh, I think it was £6 for half a lager. Oh, I tell you. It was the jazz festival when the bitch embarrassed me in front of everyone, guys. She was the only one. We did the festival for 2 weeks, and I was sitting very inconspicuously in a nice, on a sofa in the lounge, having my £6 half a lager. And oh look, there's still people outside here. And she announced over the microphone she didn't want anyone filming, but it was the way she did it, and everyone turned around and looked at me. Really nasty thing to do. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know. Oh, that's nice in there, isn't it?
In Italy,
yeah, cute in
somewhere
there.
around the world.
It's beautiful in there. I've not seen that before. You can get a cappuccino, £3.50. Oh, the cake. Beautiful. Merry Christmas. That's lovely. They put a little outdoor seating area there. That's lovely. And at the end, I went up to her. Sorry, I digress and apologise. And I said, I was broadcasting live, and she said, oh, we really do have a problem then. Oh, I mean, what a bitch. I took it down when I got home straight away. I thought I'd take it down if you don't appreciate my time and effort. Oh, you can see the big wheel there. Unfortunately, they had an accident on the swinging chairs, guys. You have the ice skating rink. It's there until the 7th. 7th of I'm digressing again. Anyway, yeah, she said we have it. She was making such a big thing of it. Horrible person. Anyways, you see next to her they have the swinging chairs, and 12 people came off them, would you believe? And they have something next to it, so they've closed those down now for over 2 weeks. So you only have the ice skating rink there now, guys, but it's there till January the 7th. Obviously they've been doing an inspection. 12 people had minor injuries and 2 had serious injuries, but I read that they're okay. They had to go to hospital. The you know, those swinging chairs, they go really high and fast. They one of them, well, a section of them collapsed. I'm not sure why, but they had to close it down. It's over 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't think it'll open again. Well, it won't, obviously. I assume because it's in the same area, the people who have the you know, the big wheel, we call it, and the swinging chairs, and there's something else. Those 3 things have been closed because they're probably the same ownership. So they're under investigation, obviously, because of the accident. I can hear quite a lot of people here. Yes. So we come right round. I might take you down to Colmore Road, guys, and back. Okay, then we finish it. It's only a short one. Everything's closed. Is it midnight, guys? Happy Christmas to everyone in the UK, and to you, Cleo in Montreal in 5 hours. Puddles everywhere, as you can see. We've had so much rain. Oh look, 2 people jogging. Oh, looks as if she needs to jog for quite a few miles. Sorry, I'm being naughty. I was thinking of the one on the right. Scaffolding's back over here. I thought everything here would be, I mean, most things are closed, but not everything. Oh, that's fine here. That's fine. I mention channels because I like to, I can help them. My channel's tiny, but I try to support everyone. If I were very popular, or they call themselves famous, I'd still support, especially the small channels starting out, because that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Because it's very important to do that. And I've noticed, Cleo, I don't know about you, when they get famous, very popular, some of them get a little bit carried away, don't they? And they always say no self-promotion. They become obsessed with it. No self-promotion. Don't you dare mention. There was someone, I won't say who it was, they were live and someone mentioned another channel, and the language from the broadcast was shocking. I was really surprised. It's very, very important to support especially the one starting out. As I say, I don't know if Elena, if you're talking about her, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I've only just noticed her. She's really good. But haven't seen. There's so many from New York. Obviously, many very, very good broadcasters. That's beautiful, isn't it? Mr. Who? What's that? Oh, Cleo Tulu. It's nice to see Nightbot in here. It's all closed in here now. Don't ever go in Harvey Nichols in here. They will throw you out. BBC Studios there. It's really interesting in there, guys, if you get the opportunity. Most of the shops in there are closed now. It's for business, the ground floor now. And but on the first floor, same floor as Harvey Nichols. Very, oh, is that? I've not seen this before. Have a pour some, do you know, this is something is this new? Probably, someone tell me, of course not Bernard. I've never seen the have a pour some holiday. Look, Everyman Theatre. Is this new? I never knew it was here. I've not seen this before. Oh, Mufasa. Oh, they had by Westminster. Oh, it's by Tower Bridge a few days ago. Girl in Paradise. Oh no, it was someone else filmed it, advertising, and they had some of the cast there singing by Tower Bridge. It was really beautiful. But I didn't know. It's probably closed now, isn't it? It must be closed. It will be closed. Just going to try the door though, guys. Oh yes, it's locked. Lovely Christmas tree in there. Look at that. Oh, I must come along here. I didn't realise. So there's always something new, I must say. I mean, I know it's not New York, but we do our best. It's still a great city. I'm going to take my scarf. Couldn't believe it, guys. It's so warm. Undo my scarf, excuse me. Take it down there. Right. Oh, I'm climbing stairs. You wait when you get old, Cleo. Oh. The things I do. It must be Christmas Day now. Happy Christmas, everyone. It's more or less Christmas Day, isn't it? Oh, I never noticed it. Forgive me. I should be locked up, shouldn't I? Forgive me, but I've never seen it open and lit up. Maybe I've come the wrong times. Been really foggy the last few weeks. Welcome, my 15 viewers. Looking very nice. Just going to straighten my gimbal up a bit, guys. Sorry, I had to do that because they need to be recentered. I thought it was going around. Sometimes they go, oh, it's dark here, guys. Forgive me, I'm really going to have to be careful coming down these steps. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Put myself in hospital falling down the steps. And another lot. They will be clearing the Christmas market now, which has been very successful. That's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Yes, the Christmas market. Oh, there's another beautiful tree here. Look at this one here. Oh, there's lots of trees here. Very pretty in here. Merry Christmas, everyone, from the UK. Look forward. It's actually, I don't go in. Oh, that's lovely there. I mean, Christmas. What have I got for tomorrow? I never really did any Christmas shopping. I did have a lovely spaghetti bolognese. It's so easy to make, guys, isn't it? It's so cheap. Get some good mince, use 250 grams, brown it, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, cook it on the stove, 15 minutes, put your sauce, just a jar of sauce, about £2, and then some fresh tagliatelle, use a third of a packet of that, and that's only £2.40 for the whole pack, so that takes 2 minutes, and you have a wonderful meal. Oh, I'll have to soak in now because I just ran my hand along the rail. But fantastic price. I'm not sure, I'm just trying to work out. Oh, I know, we were cut through Broad Street, and I think I'll go over. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'm sorry, lights, I nearly missed you. Welcome my 10 viewers, and a happy Christmas to everyone. I'm going to keep saying it. In the UK, I've come out, oh, those lights are pretty, because I wanted to say thank you to all my followers, subscribers, and I wanted to come for a walk. I wanted to get out. But tomorrow, I mean, I might probably have bolognese again. Don't buy turkey when you're on your own and all that. Not into that. And but I've got one slice of my chocolate gatto left. No, it's Black Forest gatto. If you live in the UK, guys, and you want the best chocolate cake in the UK, buy it from the freezer in M&S, Marks and Spencer. £15. You get 6 large slices when you cut it up in the freezer. £15. So it's only £2.50. And leave it. I normally keep it in the freezer, but then take a slice and leave it in the fridge overnight. So leave it for 24 hours, and it's exquisite. It's the best I've ever had anywhere. Yes, it's. So that's. Think about doing that if you like your chocolate cake. Got cherries the size of golf balls. And for example, if you went to L&N, which I did just to get a takeaway chocolate slice, when they opened, it was £7. So for 6 slices, that'd be £42, and it's nowhere near as good as the one in M&S for £15. So do that, guys, if you love your chocolate cake. And I had some hotel chocolate. I don't know if you have it in Canada, Cleo, if you're still there. It's £15. It's not cheap because Mars just bought it out and put the prices up 25%. So it's £1.50. It's a lot but they're in separate sachets, and you just put your milk in a velvetizer. They sell this velvetizer for about £70, and it's great. It's really great. But just go up here and cut through, guys. Don't need to take you along the canals again. We go. I think this is Gas Street Central, yes, and. Have that chocolate. I had the they do a special Christmas one. It's hi there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Black Forest gatto, hot chocolate with Black Forest cake. What about that, guys? Fantastic. Welcome my 8 viewers. Not many in, but 8's better than 7, and 7's better than 6. So I said I came out, so I thought I'd just come out and do a walk around and see the Christmas Eve to Christmas Day Inn for a few people, and just to say thank you again for your support. And I think what we can do is possibly take a little trip along Victoria Square, Centini Square, along Colmore Road, and then we'll finish at the Brindley Place for you. We can cut through, we don't have to go along the canals again. If you want to come with me, guys, my 8 viewers, you can say hello. I'm even going to, I wish I didn't wear a jumper now. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I've got a jumper on now as well.
Merry Christmas.
And hello, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. He came towards me then. I thought he was going to whack me. You never know, do you? That's nice of him. I'll always say Happy Christmas. He looked like he was going to If you could see him, I thought, what's he going to say? But I love the snow, Cleo. I love it. We don't get any. New York's had a bit already. You've probably got a lot of snow. New York's going to get whacked, I think, this year. They've had a couple of mild winters. I think they only had one snowfall last year. Temperatures there a couple of days ago were -10, and because they had a really hot summer in New York, I might be talking about, I think they're in for a really quite a severe winter, personally. But as I said, they've already had some snow, and -10 already, Cleo, for New York. That's really cold, isn't it? Or I'm getting a breeze. I've undone my jacket. That's nice. I don't mind. We've got 25. Oh, we've been out 35 minutes. Doesn't take long, does it, Cleo, to do an hour live? You know that. I know you try to stick to 1 hour, don't you? But getting back to what I was saying, yes, the market is finishing up now. They are just dismantling everything. Probably probably going to clear it by tomorrow, to be honest. Doesn't take them long, and it's always sad when you get to the Victoria Square, although it will look very nice this year because it's all been finished and you see it's all gone. It's really sad, but this is where they said they had the problem. But thank God everyone's okay, apart from 2 went to hospital, and I read that they were, well, they said they had serious injuries, but then they weren't life-threatening, so let's hope they have a speedy recovery. One can't imagine what it was like for them to be on those swinging chairs, and so you had the you see the swinging chairs there. They go right the way up, you see, there to there, and then you have these, and the Ferris wheel, big wheel, been closed now since it happened. I think it's just over 2 weeks, and as I said, it's not going to open again this year because it says there's City Star Flyer, so it might be owned, all of the 3, by the same people. But it was lovely to see it all lit up here, but it's not now. But the ice skating rink is still on till the 7th of January, and that's been really busy there this year. There's the surrounding stalls as well. I'm not sure why they did that, but you see the stalls there, and you can cook your own marshmallow. They also closed at the same time. Welcome, my 13 viewers, and Merry Christmas to all of you in the UK. And that must be a special police car there. Yes, I can see the uniform. So get along here, guys, and still support this. Oh, all the lights are off. The ice skating rink. I think it was £15 per. They have a limited time. You need to just check. It's all lit up down here, but I think, I might be wrong, some of these stalls they packed up early today, and they don't, as I said, they only take 1 to 2 days, and then it's completely clear from Victoria Square right the way up or down New Street, and it looks sad when you see it gone, because you get used to it, and in other ways it's nice because you can walk through there without thousands of people. We all get in each other's way. That's really coming on, guys, isn't it? Look, I think you see that section at the top, at the very top, the Octagon. It's supposed to open next August. I think it will, although someone told me they've had problems with builders and walking at all sorts of things. I don't know, but I think it's just one more section to go on there, possibly, which is like 3 floors. And because it's not a residential area, I mean, they could be working in there 24/7 internally. So yeah, that'll be the place. I mean, where I am, I'm very, well, I say they're very happy. I'm very unhappy. There's 1 or 2 problems, but overall, as I said, the management are wonderful, and the staff, and it's all very professional at Cortlands. So if you know anyone looking for a rental, I know people have come from the Mersey and Moda and gone to Cortlands. So pop along, have a look, guys. You'd be very impressed. And I have used the Sky Lounge and Suites. There's nobody there at the moment. Spectacular views. It's just sad that we can't go out onto the Sky Garden because of work going on at the moment. Probably quite a few more months. But Sky Garden, Sky Lounge, I've shown you, they are spectacular. The gym's incredible. Never seen anything like it. And the rooms you can hire, all of it, it's all very beautiful. It's a privilege and an honour to live there. So don't forget, if you know someone looking for an apartment, it's the place to go. Just tell them Bernard sent you, and then when I could get a £500 voucher, I'm not doing it for that, and then I'll give you £1, and I'll keep the other £499. No. Hello, Merry Christmas. And you. That beautiful restaurant there. Oh, it's closed now. I've shown you inside. You remember we went spying. Magnificent in there. Italian restaurant. Very high class. It's the sort of restaurant Cleo would eat at. Pretty, isn't it, Cleo? Isn't that pretty? See, Colmore Road's just up there. We could go, I mean, we don't have to go there. I'm just going to go around in a circle, guys. You've seen all that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Well, they've got a lovely tree over there. Yes, Cleo. But if I do meet you in London next year, Cleo, I'm afraid I only have an allowance of £5 per person. That's for a 3-course meal. So, or if we meet and you'd like a coffee and cake, I think coffee's about £5 in London. So you'd have to have your coffee one day and the cake the next day, because I only have a £5 allowance per day, if that's all right with you. So if I buy your coffee on Monday, you can have your cake on Tuesday. How about that? Another tree. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? It's worth coming out, Cleo, isn't it? You know, it gets you out of the house, especially when you're on your own. Yeah, you would know it. Cleo, if you look, they have them in London. James tends to give us invaluable information. Someone said the menus, guys, look, you can't see it. You know the restaurant, look. And I said to the guys, you know, if I stand there reading it to you, it's boring. That's lovely, isn't it? You see, because they have a like a roof here. Look, you see. So although they do have all this, they haven't put seating outside yet, obviously. But it'd be lovely to sit out here in the summer, wouldn't it? I'm not sure if I'd seriously have a meal there. I really think it probably... Let's just have one quick... Well, I mean, I could Google it. You guys can Google it. But a quick example. I won't try to show you the menu because it won't focus. But I suppose it's not too bad. What's at second piano? Oh, I can't read it, to be honest. They're starters. Oh, £13. Pizzas. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I remember I had a curry, didn't I, at Bavali, but oh, it's so expensive. Like a Persian restaurant, you know, one where I had my Christmas cake and coffee, and they are lovely there because they will bring you out a free drink and a free cake for your birthday. They're really lovely in Bavali, but it's not cheap. You just to have a naan bread, rice, and say a chicken jalfrezi or whatever. You know, you're looking at 23, I think it was like 30. It's a ridiculous price. It's like £50. That's beautiful, isn't it? They've used this a lot. Just these little things. They had this on, I think, the market. They might be working there now, clearing it, but I think you'll find. No, it probably takes 2 or 3 days, maybe. No, I think they are. I mean, it's a lot quicker to take it down than put it up. So, well, it's just other people that's making a noise. Yes. But it's, no, that because it was the last night here. But it won't take them long, a couple of days. This will all be gone. It certainly won't be open anymore. Oh yes, they are. They're working already, clearing it over there. This will probably all be gone in 2 days, right the way down at New Street. You can still see some lights on down there. You see? There are loads of people working. Goodbye market for another year. Oh. I don't think that the weather wasn't too bad this year overall. I mean, they had some horrendous winds and they had quite a bit of rain, but it wasn't like torrential rain. It was just like continuous, because I read that New York, would you believe, gets the same amount of rain as the UK, but in New York they get it in far fewer days, which I think I would prefer. In England it's like drizzle most of the time and you feel it never stops. In New York they just get a lot less days. I mean, probably 1/5, but boy, doesn't it rain in New York when it rains. And that's coming on. That's a 10-floor office block. I remember, as I said to you, coming through here, I just can't believe it, 20 years ago. And you know, it was horrendous, to be honest. But I've only been back from Spain, as you know, 7 years. So fortunately, most of it was finished by then. There's a nice shop over there, but he's very quiet. But he needs support. Indian guy owns it. He's a lovely guy. I've heard of Budgeons, and Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, they're going to be open to 11 p.m. Look at that. Boxing Day to 11. 7 to 11, 8 to 11. Oh my goodness, 15 hours Christmas Day they are open. And New Year's Eve 6 till midnight. New Year's Day 7 in the morning to 11 at night. So if you do need anything tomorrow, guys, get along here. It's open from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. So it's open 15 hours. It's a lovely shop inside. And they do have some good bargains, hot coffee and food you can see here. And they need your support, but it's out the way here, and I do come past here maybe 5 times a week, and it's always empty, so a lot of people don't know he is there. So just pop along there, guys. You can see now the ice skating rink. Thank you, Cleo. It is nice, isn't it? It's Christmas Day here, Cleo. I'm in the festive mood. I'm not going to do the bachata, or whatever you call it. I'm too old. I couldn't shake both legs at the same time, and certainly not my bottom. I leave that to young men like Manny. Who was going live. Perhaps he is still live tonight. Oh, it's so busy in New York at the moment, New Year's Eve. I love New York, and I would probably never go there though, to be honest. I think it's an incredible time when we can watch live broadcasts from all over the world, and what a privilege. I mean, you think about it, we've only had gimbals barely 7-8 years, and before then, let's be honest about it, it was hopeless. There's hundreds of millions of, I think YouTube's in its 19th year now, and even I started out with a selfie stick, which is ridiculous. And these wobbly videos, although I've had, as you know, major problems with gimbals. Clear, I bet I've had more gimbals than anyone in the world. I've probably had 20, 25 gimbals. And the last time we did a live, it did well. I think this one I will leave up because I haven't seen any buffering at all, so I won't do what I said at the beginning, take it down. And that's of course if there's no audio. I couldn't understand last time, but the gimbal, the OM iSteady V3, they lost it at the post office, but they gave me a full refund with postage, and then I got another one from OM. They were very kindly gave me one, and I got a full so I didn't pay for the one I had, and it's the most steady gimbal I've ever used, much better than, this is the DJI Osmo Gimbal 6 SE, the cheaper one, and it's the best one I've had. But the V3 OM, like when I had the first one, they start out great, and then if you look at that last live, you guys will see it was rocking from left to right, and I was furious when I got home. I know people say, oh, I shouldn't worry about it, but I do. I started making, I was interested in filming when I was seven or eight. I was obsessed with the art, the filming, photography. I'm a keen amateur photographer, and I was keen on anything to do with filming, directing, but it fascinated me. I think it's one of the finest, greatest art forms in the world, and so I have a lot of respect for it, and even at the level I'm at, which is at the very bottom, I still respect it, and I'm not going to post videos that look very unprofessional. And it wasn't my fault. I'm machine, it just rocked from left to right, and I don't know why it was doing that. So I didn't take it down. Oh no, and then I checked when I got home, and the audio was really bad. It kept dropping out, and that's never happened before. So I posted the one from the photo album. So that's what you have to do. You go home. Look, he's looking that car there. One car illegally turned right, and this other car is two police officers there. They're thinking about not doing it. He's looking back. Oh, that one's writing something down. Naughty. It is. They just drive me nuts. But this SE, at the moment, hopefully, should be fine. Just going to get over here away from the clubs. Have a quick walk along. We've got to go a quick walk along the... Oh no, we can go, because we've nearly done an hour, and I know that's what you do, isn't it? Yes, I've had a lot of microphones, as you know. Cleo, you know, we have a lot of audio problems, but I'm using directly into the iPhone 15, and it's pretty good, isn't it, the sound? And the thing about it, not using an external microphone with a muffler, you can hear all the surround sounds, 360 sounds. So I tried to, but I did buy the new DJI. There's a mini. It's really good. £70, Cleo. DJI is a mini microphone, just a single one, £70 with the charger. And I haven't used it yet. I used it at home, just testing it. It's excellent. That'll be good for when it's a windy day. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, so that's why I use it. But you only need winds 7 miles an hour or more when you use directly into the microphone. And the audio, according to this sound technician, which is ruined, so you don't need a lot of wind. We did the canals, didn't we? We don't have to do it again. I'm going to go over the bridge. Well, I know what I do. Yeah, I'll take you somewhere, guys, just for 5 minutes, because you've got lovely views. If you stay with me, Cleo, 5 more minutes, I'll take you where the idiot was, but there's nothing on at the utility tonight. As if my legs take me up all those steps. And there is a lovely view there. It's worth going there tonight. I wasn't going to come out because about 2 hours ago it was very foggy. Very foggy. You couldn't see a thing. Oh no, we'll go along here. It's so quiet now, so peaceful. Merry Christmas to everyone, my 11 viewers. Hope you're not drinking too much champagne. Oh, and I had, I had the chocolate. I was getting back to it and the gâteau. But I had this beautiful, I don't know, glass of Shiraz. I got it from Tesco's, and if you live in the UK, it was £10. It was called Padlock Bars, I think. Oh, I think I've forgotten. Wonderful bottle of Shiraz for £10. It's nice they put the lights on. I say you left them on, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Cleo. Yes. I don't do it too often now, Cleo, because it's no disrespect to Birmingham, but it isn't London, New York, Montreal. You know, you can only film with what they give you, and it's not, you know, you take New York for example, and this is no disrespect to the vloggers, they are brilliant, but it's probably one of the easiest places in the world to be a vlogger, because it's the parade capital of the world. There's always something going on. You could get up in the morning and think, oh, I've got 30 or 40 different places I could stream today. So as I said, it's no disrespect to the wonderful vloggers in New York, but what a wonderful place to live as a vlogger, because the choice you have, the product you can film, you're just so privileged. And even where you live, Claire, Montreal's beautiful, and Toronto. I mean, I can get to London, as you know, in 1 hour and 20 minutes, so it's not too much trouble. And I usually go out once a month, again, as you know. But Birmingham, you know, they say the second city of England, there's a lot of times there's nothing going on, and a lot of times there is something going on. So you have to film as and when it would be interesting for the viewers. You can't just keep going out. I couldn't keep going out doing this, for example, where we have just been, and we've covered quite a lot of the city, because people would just get fed up with it. So that's why, Cleo, I don't stream live very often, but I'll try to do once every 3 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Oh my God, Holly's not here. Happy Christmas, Holly. Wonderful to see you. Haven't seen Holly for a long time. Sorry, I'm just going to cry. I forgot. Haven't seen you for so long, I forgot you. I'm just going to, let me just shed a tear. Hang on. Oh, all right, sorry, I've got over it now. Holly, I'm okay again. Do you know, coming through here, Holly, Cleo, because of that moron, I know we talked about it earlier on. You don't forget, you know, it's funny being a vlogger. I mean, I've hardened, but I'm still the same sensitive, cautious, personal, very polite, respectful. But you do get the odd incident, and you don't really forget it, do you? You like him, I'm thinking he's hiding behind one of these walls. No, it wasn't acting, Holly. There were real tears. Lovely to see you there. And we don't see George, do we, Holly? Traitor, isn't he? He did come in once, though. So I just wanted to show you this, guys. Yes, I know you've seen it before. I can't show you. I wanted to get onto the roof garden. Well, it didn't, you know, for the New Year's Eve, but it doesn't matter, because as I said to you earlier on, we will go to Centenary Square, or I might go to Victoria Square. I think you see more fireworks there. Although everyone seems to gather at Centenary Square, there were a few thousand people last year, because that's where they told you to go, and there was nothing. We heard the fireworks, we couldn't see them. They were just from local people, I think. They don't do anything in Birmingham for the people of Birmingham New Year's Eve, but they told you to go to Centenary Square. So I'm not going to fall in that trap again. I'll go out about 11, and I'll go to Victoria Square for you. You get a better view of the fireworks. Oh, would it be, Mark? Oh yeah, there's quite a few pockets, Mark, where it is still busy, but most places close now, don't they? Even when I lived in Lincoln, when I lived in Cheltenham, I was surprised, but most of the restaurants, they all close, don't they? Sort of very early, late afternoon on Christmas Eve. But there were pockets, if you see some of the video, where there's quite a few people around still. I didn't, to be honest with you, Holly. I'll tell you why, because I've only been there 3 weeks, and it was unfurnished. I had to get all that sorted out. I'd love to show you. I can't find it on here, guys. Let me have a look again. I might be able to find it. I'm pretty useless working this. What's this here? I don't know what this one is. Let's have a look. Oh no. No, there's a photograph I wanted to show you guys. Oh, here we are. Let's have a look. We might be able to. I'm looking for something. No, that's not it. Copy Facebook. I don't know how to do it. How you can get into your photo album. Well, I know that's for. Yeah, I wanted to show you this incredible coffee table. I wonder if you can get it in. Let me just check up here, guys. No, that's not it, is it? No. Yeah. Yeah. So it was like, everything moving, but it was only 5 minutes walk. So I didn't pay anyone. I moved. It had wheels on my I use a treadmill, as you know. So I was able to wheel that around. 5 minutes walk. It was heavy, but it wasn't unbearable. And then they gave me a trolley to put my recliner on, chair, because for my back, and that was heavy, but again not unbearable. And then my friend Nimra came around with her car. I think we had 4 car loads, and bear in mind I'd given away about half the stuff because that's what I do. So when you move, I had a big clear out, and then there's all the utilities and all the sorting out. But I got organised really quickly. I mean, the big headache, Holly, in England is sorting out all your utilities, dealing with the council and maybe we don't have gas, electricity and water rates and paying all the bills. And where I am, they did take $940 deposit. And the girl inspected the flat after 3 years and said she'd been in the business 5 years, Holly, and she'd never seen anything like it. It was better than a showroom. And she put a claim in, and it's like the money is kept independently from the agents. It's like, I think they might be run by the government. So it's independent, and so she put a claim in for me, said pay to their finance department, pay Bernard. Everything is immaculate. And I said to her, can I get that £940 back before my second rental payment, £12.65 a month, 2nd of January. And I need it because I've sort of overspent, and my money, my savings is in a bond. I can't touch it. And Chloe said, but I know what their finance company is like. Even when you leave as a fantastic tenant, you leave the place as if it's never been lived in. They didn't even have to pay for a cleaner, she said. Not a mark on the wall. She's never seen anything like it. But they haven't done it, and I knew they wouldn't, because that was one of the main reasons I would have moved. They are pigs. They were useless. I paid 6 months in advance there, and every month they didn't work out what I owed them. Over 3 years, I was fighting them. You pay 6,600, so you pay a month, then it's 5,544. But no, every time you paid, their figures were £200 or £300 out, sometimes £600 out. So I spent 3 years fighting with them, trying to get them to do their sums. So I knew they wouldn't pay it back. I said to Zoe, you've got to get that money back to me ASAP, because I've got to pay my rent on 2nd of January. Because as of what I've just told you, and it's not there. They haven't done it, and I knew they wouldn't. And all they had to do, because the company who keep the deposit, they would have sent them an email saying Bernard's claiming his £940 back. We've had a report from the agents on site that everything is immaculate. All they had to say is yes or no, and they couldn't do that. They couldn't even do that for me. Yeah, so I might have to go into a slight overdraft to pay my second month's rent, unfortunately. It won't cost me a lot because of them being incapable of giving me my £9.40 deposit back on time. But it'll be alright. It'll be alright. That's it, guys. I'm just going to take you up to the fountain. Holly's can listen to the sound of water. I know it's not Christmas Day for you, Holly, but nearly. Alright, it is here. Okay, it's Christmas Day here. And we've done what? Hour and 10. Try to keep, it's difficult to keep it to an hour, but you know, because I like to talk for longer. Don't want to get told off for talking too much, but as I've said before, there are millions of silent videos on YouTube you can watch, or you can always mute me and add your own background music. Yes, your water features, Holly, so you can meditate and have a smoke. Oops, sorry. Family channel. Have a drink. Yeah, the Broad Street shrunk a bit low, hasn't it, Mark? I know they said it was the golden mile. It's like a golden half mile now, isn't it? There's a lot of people over there. I wanted a romantic theme on Christmas Day for all of you. Always having a good old sing. Holly's dancing or walking. And welcome my 9 viewers. Christmas Day in the UK. Probably it must be at least I don't know, I haven't got a watch. It's probably 12:40, 12:45 in the UK, well into Christmas Day. I didn't realise they left the fountain on for so long, but as I said earlier on, they have this incredible projector which shines on the whole area. It's unique and beautiful, and they've not switched it on. I'm going to ask why. I did write to them once, but I never got an answer. That's unusual, isn't it? I like this in my lounge. Yes, would you like that in your lounge? Cleo, Holly. Oh, thank you, Holly. I've got to talk because I have to exercise my vocal cords, otherwise I'm going to forget how to talk. Nice tree there, isn't it? Got a bit breezy now. And the sound of water. We don't have to go along the canals, we've done all that. I'm going to put you down, say God bless all of you. Thank you for all your support throughout the year. Look forward to 2025. I will be out New Year's Eve. I will try to go live, guys. I'll be out about 11:15 approximately. Okay? And the plan is I will try to go live for you. And if it doesn't go off, but we get a lot of buffering, listen to this, but it won't be permanent. I'll try to persevere, but delete that copy and send you the copy when I get home. How about that? But if it gets unbearable, the buffering, we will have to switch off, and then I'll record it and send that to you as soon as I get home. It goes through within 30 minutes these days because I got super fast broadband where I am. And thank you, my friend. Hope you enjoyed this little walk. Is Christmas Eve into Christmas Day 2024, Birmingham City, a beautiful city. It's been a wonderful year. Well, it hasn't really. That just sounds good. But I'm in a beautiful apartment now. I've only been here 3 weeks. So everything's settling down. I'll send you guys a photograph when I work out how to. No butter in here, no. New Year's Eve. We'll see how it goes, Holly. And thank all of you. God bless all of you. I'm not looking at your messages. I'm going to have a drop of water, walk around, and I'm going to leave it here, as you know, for about 3 minutes or 4 minutes. But I won't be able to answer any of you because I won't be able to see your messages. And say good night. God bless all of you. And I'll see you New Year's Eve. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.